guys, so before I get started on topic of this video, I just want to say that I'm still working on lighting for this new room. I actually borrowed one of my sister's octagon lights for this. It's set up behind my camera, but it's kind of washing me out and making me a little bit blue toned, which you guys know I hate that. Whenever I film with natural light, like in front of an open window, I always get washed out blue tones too, so it's kind of my least favorite lighting. I might just go buy the lamp that I had in my college bedroom, but it actually had like really, really light pink shades on it, which is what kind of gave that warm color. I don't know, because this room I didn't really want like a pink lamp, that's why I haven't bought it, but I might just have to suck it up for the sake of my videos to have good lighting again, because I think my best lighting was at my college house. And I have white walls in that room too, so I have no idea why this room is being so like hard to deal with when it comes to lighting and stuff. Okay, so on to topic. I was at my drugstore the other day picking up just my basic necessities like toothpaste, cotton balls, all that stuff. And before I knew what I was doing, I found myself in the makeup aisle. I can't help it. I just am drawn to it. I can't help it. It's like I'm like a little firefly being drawn to the light, which that doesn't make any sense because fireflies have their own light in their butt. I'm always on the lookout for new products to review for this channel, and so I ended up picking up some of the Physicians Formula's blushes and bronzers. And really I was drawn to these because of the packaging. And it's not even really the packaging, it's the way they actually like play with their product. Like they have these little beaded bronzers that are really cute, and then they have like Mosaic kind of blushes where you kind of, the colors all like blend together when you put your brush on it and kind of creates like a custom color. And then I also really like their shimmer strips. So I ended up picking up a couple of blushes and bronzers to try, and I also picked up a couple of other products that I'll talk about at the end of this video. But I decided to talk about how to keep your skin glowy and fresh looking throughout the winter months, because I think a lot of people think that bronzer has to stop in the summer. You know, you get really tan in the summer and then you accentuate it with bronzer, but then in the winter, bronzer can look really orange and fake if you do it wrong. So I just kind of wanted to talk about how to keep your skin fresh and glowy looking through the pasty months, because they're starting, because it's already November. I cannot believe it. It's crazy that is already November. I feel like the months go by so much quicker when I'm on YouTube videos because it like occurs to me that it's a certain month. So I guess I'll just talk about the products that I picked up and how I would use them. The first one is this little, what is this one called? Mineral Glow Pearls. The packaging looks like this. And I got the one for light skin tones. This one has a radiant finish, so it's kind of all about making your skin look airbrushed and perfect. And it also has some antioxidants and skin conditioners to just help your skin out. It also has a little mirror and a brush in the bottom, but I actually just use big paddle brushes for bronzer. This one just makes your skin look like really glowy. I would just put the bronzer all over my brush, just kind of mix it all together. And then you want to put your bronzer where the natural shadows in your face are, so the opposite of where you would highlight it. So you would highlight the top of your cheekbone, but you would kind of put the bronzer like down here a little bit. And really the easiest way, if you just want to fail proof where do I put my bronzer, it would be the 3E. So you make like a 3 by going around your temples, underneath your cheekbones, and then back out underneath like where your jawline is. And you call it E3 because it's like an E on one side and a 3 on the other side. So you just do that, and that's where you put the bronzer. You can also blend it down into your neck a little bit if you want, just to make it look a little bit more natural. But it's all about just giving you a fresh glow. Like I think that's already given me such a glow, and I really haven't even used that much. It just kind of takes the paste away, because I didn't put any bronzer on before this video because I was like, this video is about bronzer, I need to just wait. So you can put a little bit more kind of like around your hairline at your forehead, and yeah. So that's all I'm going to do for that one. I really like, okay, this one kind of suckered me in, not just because it's really cute, but because it has the skin conditioners in it, and I just thought that was kind of cool. Another product I picked out that I really like are their shimmer strips. This color is in Natural Glow, and it just is kind of lots of different, like a gradient of different pinks. It's really, really pretty. And what you could do with this, if you wanted to just mix the darker colors together, you could, or you could swirl the entire palette together on your blush brush and put it on your cheeks. And I like this because it's shimmery. So if you have dry skin, it's really good. It's going to kind of give you that dewy look, which I always love. So I'm just going to do kind of the darker half as my blush. Get all of your blush brush and then smile. Put it on your apples and pull it back. I did actually have blush on before this one, but I'm going to blend it out. If you ever feel like you put too much blush on, you can always tone it down by just kind of running your powder brush over it. I didn't even add any more powder on top of mine. I just kind of did whatever was left on it. But that's really good. And also, I like that this has a highlighter. I do cheek highlighter every single day. So for this, I'm just going to use my finger. I'm going to just put it in the very like lightest one. and then you do the very opposite of what you did with the bronzer. So cheekbones are my favorite place to highlight. You just kind of put it like right on the top of your cheekbone, and it just kind of helps give you that like glowy effect, like you're sitting right in front of a candle flame and you're just like glowing in all the right spots. You can also put it like in your forehead, down your nose, and on your chin. Also right above your cupid's bow. That just helps you look kind of fresh and glowy. I wouldn't exactly recommend that if you have oily skin. I have dry skin, so I'm always like trying to, you know, give myself that glow, but maybe skip that step if you are oily. Another product that I got that I'm not going to put on because I already have blush on and that would just be way too much is their Mosaic blush. It again has like a little brush and mirror underneath, but again, I just use my everyday blush brush. And the color I got is Soft Rose. Again, just a really soft pink color. These are really cool because you can custom blend your blush. You can select the colors that you want to put on your brush, so you can go from light to dark. So like the colors start light over here. If you wanted just a light blush, you would just blend the light colors together. Or if you wanted to blend all of it together, or you could just do like the darker colors. And it's kind of cool. It just makes you feel like you can play with it and create your own colors or whatever you're in the mood for that day or whatever goes with the rest of your makeup. And then the last face product I got from them was another shimmer strip. This one is in Rivera Strip Sand Bronzer. And this one's a little bit different than the other one because this one's actually a bronzer slash blush slash eyeshadow. You can use this on your eyes. And my sister Blair has a video where she used a shimmer strip from Physicians Formula as her eyeshadow, and it looks beautiful. These are really pretty. Again, you can blend them all together on your brush and use it as a bronzer, or you can just use it as an all-purpose, you know, throw it in your bag, and you could really carry this as your only thing for eyeshadow and bronzer, and you could even use it as blush if you did like the lighter colors together. If you have darker skin tones, you don't need pink blushes. I kind of tend to go for pink blushes, but I know not every skin tone does. As far as shimmer goes, I've had a lot of people ask me like, how much is too much when it comes to shimmer? You know, if you were to get the shimmer strip, say you were to get this one and you wanted to use it on your face and your eyes, what's too much? I think that for an everyday kind of look, I think you should stick to one. So maybe do it on your eyes and do it on your highlight, but don't use it as your all over bronzer. But if you're going to like a party, or if you use it just to accentuate your features, I think that it's okay. So it's really your personal preference too. I tend to go more shimmery than most people. You know, if I go out in the sun and I look like a glittery disco ball, I'm okay with that. So it also is like just what your preferences are and what you like. I really think that bronzer is one of those products where if you use it wrong and you go all orangey and you put it everywhere, it can look horrible. But if you know how to do it right, it can really be your best friend when it comes to being a pick-me-up, especially in the winter months when you're just feeling sick and pasty and you just don't feel pretty. You look in the mirror and you're like, I look sick. Which I tend to do that in the winter months because I do get really, really pale, and sometimes I'm just like, oh my gosh, give me some sun. But yeah, if you just kind of do the E3 and just accentuate your features with it, it can kind of give you a healthy glow. So the other products that I picked up when I was checking out the blushes and bronzers are this new thing that are like little palettes for different eye colors. And they have an eyeshadow palette, a mascara, and a liner for each color eyes. So I grabbed 2 of the products for blue eyes just to try them. And I actually have the mascara on right now, so I'm going to talk about that first. It's a mascara that has both a black and a blue side. And I think the one for brown eyes has purple, and there's one for green eyes that has something else. They have like lots of different ones. I think they have one for like hazel eyes too. They might have 4 different kinds. I just got the one for blue eyes. So if you wanted, you could just do, you know, the black mascara, and it has like a really nice full brush. It's called this blush. And then it also has a blue side that looks like this. It's like a vivid blue. That is a crazy blue. And you can either wear the blue on your own, which is pretty crazy. It's a very vivid blue. Or what I did is I put the black on first, and then I put just a little bit of blue over it. It just kind of gives it like a dimension that you're not, you know, used to seeing maybe as much. I know one of my grandmothers wears blue mascara. Not to say that this is like something old people do, because I'm wearing it right now, but my grandmother wears blue mascara, and now we call her Blue Mascara as a nickname because we think it's really funny. It's like the most hilarious thing ever. But the other thing was the little palette. And this one comes with like 3 trios going from most natural to dramatic, but they're all kind of the same category. That's why there's like blue and orange kind of scattered in. So the first 3 are if you wanted to do natural, and then it's kind of a little bit more dramatic, and then crazy dramatic down at the bottom. And the reason these colors work is because the kind of bronzy orangey colors are great for the lid. It kind of is the opposite of the color wheel, so you have blue eyes and then you use orange to kind of bring them out. But then they include this great blue color that is perfect for underneath your eye. I just love this color combination because my very favorite thing to do is to do the pop of color with the blue underneath and then kind of a bronzier color on the top. And then the very top one is a great highlight color, and you can also put it on the inner corners of your eyes. So I just kind of wanted to like do a mini review on these, even though the main purpose of this video was the blushes and bronzers, just because I picked these up. And I know people are constantly asking me for, you know, tutorials on different eye colors, how to bring different eye colors out, and this is a very easy beginner's field-proof way to do it. I'm just going to put a little bit of the darkest blue, the one on the very bottom, on my lower lash line. And this product comes with a sponge tip applicator, which I never like these. I always discard them, but the one kind of cool thing about this one is that it's angled. So it just is it's kind of unique, and it's kind of like a nicer one than what you would typically get. I always prefer brushes, but for on the go, I mean, I just did it and it worked out fine. So I love that for underneath. You can also use these wet or dry, which is another kind of cool thing. For this video, that was all I wanted to talk about. I just kind of wanted to show you guys the products that I picked up and why I like them so much. I think that my very, very favorite thing out of everything would probably be this shimmer strip, the one that you can use as an eyeshadow too, and the Mineral Glow Pearls, because I just think this is a beautiful bronzer. It kind of gives you that like radiant, glowy look, and it just has a really pretty finish without being too shimmery. It's not really shimmery, it's more just kind of a subtle sheen to your skin. So that's it. That's everything that I picked up to try, my little thoughts on it. Prices and all of that stuff will be down in the bottom bar underneath the video, along with my Twitter link and my other channel and all of that stuff. So all the stuff I put in every single sidebar. But yeah, so I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.